Good evening, how are we all doing? G'day, mate. Thank you very much for joining me. It's a pleasure, as always, bringing you Train Sim World here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment, your entertainment destination down under. My name is the Aussie Don, the Godfather. I am your 2023 Train Sim World loading screen contest winner for week 16. I won Deutsche Bahn week. And also won week 6 and 26 on Train Sim Classic in 2023. So three-time community screenshot, loading screenshot contest winner for the wonderful world of Dovetails Railway Simulation. We are in standby mode at the moment. Tonight's live stream will be moderated by our moderating team. Do note, our live stream chat will be open to subscribers only. Any cyberbullying or rudeness will not be tolerated and will be hunted down where the source comes from by our moderating team and reported to the authorities. Okay, folks, so we are very close to the start of our live stream. And very, very special one tonight. Very, very special. Almost 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time Zone. We are ready to rock and roll. Get involved in our live chat. I welcome true rail fans on board. Keep the chat only exclusive to trains tonight, please. Anything truck related will not be answered tonight. I appreciate it. So we covered a lot of that last night. And I think it's only fair, you know, people come to the stream, they, you know, it's all about trains. So I know I like to talk about trucks and all kinds of things, you know, so that's just me. But because this is a very special one tonight, we're going to keep it at that. So do understand tonight's stream is very, very special. This is a very big one for me. Very big one for the YouTube channel, very big one for the rail community, and a very, very controversial route by a lot of people. I can understand you console players and your frustration. I totally understand. And look, don't worry. I got micro shadows and craziness, you know, no matter what I try. So, yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, we're about to fire up. Earlier today, we had the two introduction tutorials. The S-Bahn Frankfurt route introduction tutorial is now showing on our YouTube channel on our dedicated Train Sim World introduction tutorials playlist on our home screen of our YouTube channel. It's also showing up in the playlist area, and it is on the introduction tutorials playlist. It premiered earlier today, now showing at 4K ultra wide. Also, the DBBR 430, the brand new loco, the brand new Deutsche Bahn train for the S-Bahn Frankfurt, the introduction tutorial is now showing a 4K 60 frames ultra wide on our YouTube channel as well. And also coming up overnight our time at 3:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's more targeted to the German fans and the international fans and the European fans of railway. This is going to be our first uploaded video of our first ICET trip on the S-Bahn Frankfurt. We will be doing one tonight live, but this one is going to be an uploaded video and it will premiere later on this evening on our channel. It will be 4K ultra wide after premiere. And then tomorrow we also have some more Train Sim World S-Bahn Frankfurt uploaded video action. And if I get time, we're going to be live again tomorrow night with a S-Bahn Frankfurt live stream. So anyway, without further ado, welcome to the 217th edition of Midweek World of Trains with the Aussie Don S-Bahn Frankfurt Special. Here we go. And there's our new intro, ladies and gentlemen, and outro for Train Sim World. It's been a fair few weeks since we've had a new intro, but there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our brand new intro. A little bit of Thomas there at the towards the end. He's looking towards the side. It's like, what am I thinking? I'm thinking I'm coming back soon. Yes. Welcome aboard. How are we all doing? This is the big one, ladies and gentlemen. I am being so pumped for this stream for weeks. I've been begging for the S-Bahn Frankfurt for so long for Train Sim World. You know me, I love anything that's out of Frankfurt for German Rail. Just because I know how full on it can be. It's just crazy. The network is just absolutely ballistic. And we've got 3 lines in one big route. Technically, this is a little bit of the rest of the Lincoln Run structure that was left out for Train Sim World era. As you know, the left line in Train Sim Classic goes all the way from Comlentz to Frankfurt, and yeah, the missing pieces are here on this route. Yeah, we are ready to rock and roll. I know a lot of the stuff that I've seen here, and I'm like, yeah, I remember this, I remember that, I remember this, I remember going through here. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'm looking forward to tonight's stream. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm not sure how the route's going to react being live. Yeah, it's a lot of micro shattering on it, and frame rates, yeah, not too bad, but it can dip, especially around going into Frankfurt. It does drop a lot. I have gone into the yellow around there. So anyway, we're hoping tonight it'll be all good. So I have added in the lines tonight also for the density of the passengers. I found the passengers to be sort of just, not there, and all of a sudden, especially coming into the airport station, they were there, not the underground one, the other one, and they weren't there, and all of a sudden they just pop into the game. I'm so over the just stuff just popping out of the middle of nowhere. It's just annoying. Anyway, there's another issue from Train Sim World. Anyway, S-Bahn Frankfurt, S1, S8, S9. Here we go. We are ready to rock and roll. So we got the reduced timetable. Obviously, that's the one that everybody's like, oh, come on, can we get the full timetable? There's the full timetable. As you can see, I've completed 2 services. So this is the lineup I have. So we have the DB G6, the Shelter. We have the 101. We have the 101 Expert's not on this route. I'm very disappointed about that, actually. I would have liked to have seen the S-Bahn have had that one, but anyway. We're going to kick it off first up. This is going to be an uploaded video. We've got uploaded videos ready to go for this one. But nonetheless, the 430/1 Deutsche Bahn is the choice. Now, I haven't got any Creators Club stuff. I'm not sure if there is Creators Club stuff. They'll probably say there would be. But, yeah, we've got a bit of it. Anyway, we're going to kick it off, ladies and gentlemen, with a pretty decent 43-minute one. So let's, without further ado, get into it. I think we're starting from Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof too, so let's rock and roll. And I have changed the loading screens tonight to my own designs, folks. So these are 3 screens that I have designed, and here they are. That's a returning one, and I've got 2 new ones. So there we go, some photos from me. And there's one I got earlier today on my ICE run. So there you have it. The Intercity 125 HST Class 43. There it is. And you got the BR Class 350 LNWR. Just the North London Railway, Western Railway. All right. And then you got the DBBR 411 ICET with the DBBR 403 ICE. It does say BR4. I think I actually pronounced one of these things incorrect too. It says bra. I'm sorry. I'm like, oops. Okay. I think we're starting off in the underground section, actually. Oh, yes, we are. You betcha. Here we go. Let's get some seafood. passenger lights on. We got them. Yep. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Sorry, sir. What are you doing in here? Oh, that's right. Alright. Sorry, folks. I need to take this call. My apologies. I think I was already at the station on that one, actually, because it said I had to open the doors. I think I was coming out of the thing then. So I'll reset that one. My apologies. I just got absolutely distracted then. Alright, let's get that sorted out. My apologies. Yeah, we're already at the station. See, this is a dark station, Frankfurt, Maine. Yeah, it is quite dark. Yeah, that's right, that doesn't come up on this one. I'll put some CFA on. I don't use the PZB as we know. G'day, ma'am. How you going? Parking brakes. Does that on this one, unfortunately. So this is the station, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Frankfurt station. Absolutely fantastic train, this one. Absolutely fantastic. So this is Frankfurt, Main, Bahnhof. This is the main station, underground. And yes, you can walk up these stairs and come up into here. And you come up these stairs just here. And then oh, not from there, but you can actually walk down it and everything, which is quite cool. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got Frankfurt Nud. Ho. We got Frankfurt Ho. Ho chest. Ho chest. Ho chest. Fuck wiki. God, these sound like some sort of weird names, aren't they? There's a whole bunch of different Frankfurt stations. Frankfurt's a massive city. Massive city. Anyway, we're coming up now from the underground. As you can see, the frame rate's not so pretty. I have to double check and see if my settings are correct, because my settings have been playing up. Yep, no, they're all good. Let's get that on unlimited. Shadow quality. Let's get that back up to high. I'm not surprised in this area anyway. The frame rate's been quite appalling around Frankfurt, Maine. This is what everybody's, saying, we need some changes. Anyway, I might go back to my other settings next week. I'll play around with it later on today and see if it's any better on the original settings I was using. It will improve. It's just this area is just massively dense with track. And the more track there is, the more frame rate. There's just so much going on. So. Oh, I'm actually going through a way that I haven't been yet, so this is going to be new. Get involved in our live chat, folks. Open to subscribers only. It's ICE going over the top there. That was the mother of my first child that was just ringing me. She's yeah, it's pretty fun to drive on, but it's just got a lot of micro shadowing going on. So God mode's been updated, so I've got the updated God mode. I haven't been to this station yet. I haven't been down through this way yet. It's a typical Frankfurt station though. There's a collectible. Does everybody know what all the collectibles are? I know there's posters, there's the... Yeah, there's posters, there's the... I know I'm running behind already. Just thought I'll grab this one. It's good to see the map, the real map there. It's really good. I love the fact they got the actual legit striping on the down it as well. I was really worried about that. I was thinking, oh, hopefully they got the RMV stripes going down it. And yeah, when I seen it, I was like, yes. I was really happy. Love the lights on this thing. God, they're so LED. Like, there's nothing like it in any of the German trains that we have. Like, they're just so modern. This is a 12 car that we have as well, folks, I do believe. Yep, I think we've got the 12 car. Yep, we do, because we've got 3 of them stacked together, so that's 12. Thanks for joining us, Crazy Aussie. Appreciate it. And welcome aboard to the stream. And Chris, welcome aboard. And it's pretty fun to drive on. I said to you it would be. It's just such a great route. Price, yeah. I'm quite surprised they didn't actually put this in the $65 category, but yeah, I'm glad it's not. But boy, I've been waiting for this for quite a while. So there's just like there were so many options to go for this route. There's one thing that I probably say that disappointed me with Dovetail about this, and I think a lot of people probably might agree, is that they didn't go ahead and pull the trigger on the loop under the underground. Would have been nice. Yeah, did you get it on console or did you get it on the PC? So I definitely say it's definitely worth pulling the trigger on the PC side of it. Console side of it, yeah, I originally started on console with Train Sim World, even though I discovered the game on PC and everything and played it at my mate's house and stuff when it was only sand patch grade, but like I said to you guys, I would love to see, and be hopeful that the console players will eventually get the chance to experience the whole shebang as well. And I can understand your frustrations massively. How cool is this? This is very, very 90s, this bridge. This is sick. Isn't that walkway? Damn. That's so cool. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Hose next. On aboard, hose train. The Godfather used to say that in the wrestling. I'm aboard the hose train. That he used to have, I wouldn't mind as well. Yeah, alright. Take it back to my days in the clubs. Like, these are massive stations, like, they're just huge. Like, look how many platforms there is. Like, it's just absolutely insane, this route. Absolutely insane. I was thinking at one stage that this would actually... Where the frick are all the passengers? I was thinking at one stage that this would actually become a Train Sim World 6 core route. And I'll probably say to you guys, because of the optimization problems and everything that we have at the moment, I really think that would have probably made more beneficial to the players. But yet again, we always see major complaints at the release of a new Train Sim World era, a so-called new Train Sim World era, even though it's not. It's just a marketing ploy. I keep telling you guys that no matter what they do, you know, take Train Simulator Classic for instance. In 2023, they decided to change to get rid of the year on the game, and finally just call it Train Simulator Classic. And then, pardon me, and then all of a sudden, I think it was 2022 or 23. Anyway, from the previous installment, they had the year, and then they changed it to Train Simulator Classic. And then all of a sudden, they decided a year later to change it to Train Simulator, or just over a year later, to call it Train Simulator Classic 2024. And then, once again, they have decided to get rid of the, not call it Train Simulator Classic 2025, and just call it Train Simulator Classic again. Like, this is what the players want for Train Sim World as well. We don't want any BS saying, oh, it's Train Sim World 6, Train World 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever you want to call it. Just call it Train Sim World. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do stupid things. You can have your little fancy calls every year, whatever. Yeah, but just call it Train Sim World, please. Stop and stop us having to buy a game every freaking year. Like, it's just... Like, for me, it's just a real kick in the guts to the community, and I just think that, you know... Like, look at this car. What person has a car looking like that, unless it's been graffitied on and, you know, it's a bad area. It just doesn't look right. Is that a 425 or 423? 423? Yeah, 423. PC, there you go. I've got some mods for this already, folks. So I've got a passenger information board. I'm not sure if it's this one or I think it's for this one. And I've also got a sound mod for update for the 423. And so there was one other one. Oh, God mode's updated, of course. I've got that updated. The jet wash lighting hasn't been updated yet, which I'm waiting on for an update. I was pretty certain leading into the release of this that jet wash would update his lighting and graphics mod. So I think he's probably just trying to find a balance, you know, for this route. It might end up being in the category and in an Intercity, and there was some other route that was doing the same thing. Alright, we're swinging off the abyss there and going down now. Yeah, for me, this is probably the first true S-Bahn experience train German route since Rapid Transit, actually. So yeah, this is like that was sort of like a long regional sort of route, but it also was an S-Bahn as well, and it sort of, you know, this has got that sort of same trend where it's well, there we have a station actually that's split up. Look at that. Between we have a couple of German stations actually that have those types. Oh, look at that. There's a bit of art down here. Look at that. That's a nice colour war as well. Look at that. It's very 90s as well, isn't it? Look at that. Nice yellowy, tan, creamy colour. It's just like this sand colour, isn't it? It's like a sand. And yep, got the make your dreams come true. There we go. There you go, folks. That is a true fact, folks. Make your dreams come true. If you have a dream, make it come true. I have a dream, folks, and she knows who she is. So I'm trying to make my dreams come true. She's a tough cookie to bloody crack, I'll tell you that much. I thought it was only appropriate to, even though I need to wash this jumper, but it is wet here in Sydney at the moment, so it's quite hard to do washing. But I thought it was appropriate enough to wear red tonight with white. So, okay, looks like we could have some problems with that. My mate was on the phone earlier tonight. He's my good mate Joey. He's like, do you fly past any stations? I said, oh, no. I said no, but actually I did a little tiny bit last night, didn't I? And I think I did in the uploaded video earlier today. I went past by, I think it was 19 meters. It wasn't too much. But yeah, I blew through that first German one last night, didn't I? As soon as I got over the bridge, I was 90-something meters down further than what I meant to be. I got to remember that even though this still looks like a 423, 425 inside, it's actually, you know, the new modern version, and it's obviously I got to remember I'm a 12 car. I'm so used to being an 8 car with the German trains, or 10 cars, you know. I'm not. Actually, I've gone past it now, actually, thinking that this was all the way down. That's like 28 now. Still on the platform. Anyway, yeah, I've got to get used to being in a 12 car. It's very unusual for me to be in a German 12 car. It is a damn long train, isn't it? It's like the 700 we were in last night. Yeah, don't forget it was a full replay of our Choo Choo Tuesdays live stream episode 203 from the 20th of May 2025 on our dedicated Train Sim World past live streams playlist. There's also the replay of our Monday, the 19th of May 2025 edition of All Aboard Live episode 130. It's also on our Train Sim World past live streams playlist. Earlier today, I have fixed up the ad breaks on both of those live streams, so there's, you know, the proper ad breaks now, and not frequently interrupting you like it does. See, what's happened recently on YouTube is that they've run in a new system with the ads, where they automatically get put into all the videos and stuff, and they just keep flogging the crap out of them. So I've had to manually. I don't like my viewers to watch too many ads. You know, I like to make money from YouTube and that, but I don't want you guys being interrupted every freaking 5 seconds. So I like to spread it out, so you get a decent view before you know there's an ad break. You know? So I have to I always go in and fix it up and manually fix it up. Just got to wait for YouTube to process the replays of live streams before I can actually do that, and it's usually anywhere between 24 hours, 12 to 24 hours before I can do that, but more so, 16 hours. You've only just joined us again. It wasn't a bunch of Mormons, was it, Chris? actually watching quite a funny video earlier today on Facebook, and the guy comes in with a chainsaw, and there's this real fat girl in the bed, and it's like running down the street, the guy with the mask and the chainsaw, and he's like, oh, 2 minutes 30-something seconds, good job. Elliot's some sort of exercise for like big and like face your fears, and you have to run away from like a cloud or something, or you go into the, and they all of a sudden they showed the website, and it says tell us your fear, and it said Mormons. And all of a sudden they cut to a scene when it's two Mormons on a bicycle chasing the guy down the road, throwing Bibles at him. It was quite funny. Yeah, that's my fear as well. Mormons, get rid of them. Don't get rid of family, no. Family, fair enough. Don't get rid of family. Even some family members can be a pain in the ass. Like my sister. This route's cool. It's got a mixture of old signals and the new signals as well. I like today's signals, but it's got these old signals too. That's what I love about this route. It's absolutely off the chain. But I haven't been through this part yet, folks. So this is actually quite good that I'm actually doing a service where I'm going through where I didn't go. So I've been down through here, but I haven't been up through here. This is more of a regional one, this one. The plane. Look how low that plane is down there. Let's go into photo mode. Halt. Fault. What? Here we go. That will make an absolutely fantastic screenshot, I'll tell you that much. So it's got the concrete bricks and everything like Left Rhine had, you know, like this is just, you know, very 90s still. It's, even though it's in today's standard, it's, yeah, not much has changed in Frankfurt over the course of the time. That's now my daughter ringing. Is there some sort of refinery or something over there? It's not Shell. On the phone to my daughter, folks, so I'm going to be playing a little game with her for a second, and then while I'm still driving. So just bear with me, folks. I'm just going to mute the mic for a minute. My apologies. Approaching our next stop, folks. is a main station coming up, folks. I noticed we had a bit of lag on the stream tonight, folks. I do apologise. I don't know what was going on there. Dropped frames, but anyway. Might have been from earlier. I didn't realise. Anyway, it is what it is. Right. Yeah, I was just on the phone to my daughter, so we've got 2 stations to go. Got the S-Bahn and OST. Speeding like crazy. Chris says the train is red and white, and matches your red and red. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying earlier. I was saying to my, well, I don't think you're here actually. I did say that I'm wearing the, even though this does need wash, it's got a few stains on it. There's been no chance of getting washing done here because of the weather here in Sydney. So, and I don't want to put anything in the dryer because I don't like putting clothes in dryers because I just don't like. I don't want my clothes to be shrunk, especially my truck stuff. So, that's just me, my brothers out there. Absolutely adoring the route, and it's so much fun. It's just so much fun. This is completely different than the original left right and the Train Sim Classic S-Bahn. So that's what I love about it, you know, because now, you know, technically we've got the other part of the S-Bahn, Frankfurt S-Bahn on Train Sim Classic. We've got this version on Train Sim World, and it's just, yeah, it brings so much enjoyment. Our first trip's almost done. Bit of an open air station, this one, eh? It's just got this little area just here for the staircase. It's an open air station. What we got coming down there? Another 4:30. You might see on the screen over here, there was some purple KVs with a cross. That's when the doors are open. So when that goes away, that means the doors are shut. We's better next. MK Trucking's watching tonight, g'day to you. I did have a fella last night I was talking to on the stream actually, and he was meant to, I did say he'd come and join our Discord server so we could talk about those trucks, but anyway, it didn't end up happening, so I don't know what's going on. I did get a couple people join over the last 24 hours, but a couple of them were skeptical. So there was one particular one that I don't appreciate, but I'm not gonna get out the handkerchiefs and cry my eyes off about that. It is what it is. We get those types from time to time. You know, it is what it is. Some people just, can't face reality. I think because you're on the other side of the water, you think you're visible. I've got a lot of cousins over there. About it. Anyway, not here to worry about that. We're here to enjoy, and we are coming into our final destination on our first trip here tonight on Midweek World of Trains. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was definitely a bigger trip than the one I had on the uploaded video that's going to be coming up. There's a very nice station, this one. Always got a thing for the domes, like there's the old there's a Westfield shopping centre here. There's a few of them here in Sydney that actually have the domes like this. East Gardens is one of them. Liverpool's another one. There's a few other shopping centres that have this. The old Queen Victoria building, of course, has this. You know, like. And the Iron Fart is back, ladies and gentlemen. Even on the new route, the Iron Fart returns. Right, there we go with a nice gold medal, and it is quite nice. The West Baton. I do apologise for the pronunciation. I probably have stuffed it up massively. Anyway, let's go to free roam. You know me, I always like to do tours, so let's do that. Right. Collectibles. Got this one earlier. There's the. It does need fixing a little bit. I can see it's a little bit off. See, the one we have in Train Sim Classic, I'll show you. I'll point it out to you guys now what the Train Sim Classic version is. So you have this big loop around here, and then it goes from Frankfurt. And we have it going up to, hang on, is it that one, or is it, I think it's Bad Soden, and then it goes to Freiburg on the other one. So I think it's S3 and S8, S3 and S6, where we've got S8, S9, and S1. I need to find the other collectibles. I know there's a poster, there's that. The other two I don't have a clue about. What are the other two? I was thinking it would have been rubbish, but it's not. Because, yeah, a lot of rubbish around. Yellow lockers. The wonderful world of bikes. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the collectibles for now. I'll probably just have to watch it anyway to, you know, see. But not a big thing for them anyway. So I was just wondering what the hell the other two were. All right. This will tell me. Something with... Oh, umbrellas. Ah, it's the heart things. Again. That'll be right. That's the first aid kits again. Yeah, it's always the first aid. There's 30 roadmap. Oh, shit, and 30 of them. And then there's only 15 umbrellas. So they're going to be quite difficult to find, maybe. All right. Let's go to our next trip, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to take the DBBR 101 for a ride. So, Mainz to Frankfurt, Mainz to Frankfurt, Mainz to Frankfurt. So this is technically a part 2 to what we could do on the left ride. All right, here we go, 15 hours 39. And we're going to do it with a bit of light cloud. Cloud cover I'll bring down a little bit. There we go. Custom. Enjoy. There it is. The Aussie Don there with a beautiful screenshot. That's me, of course. This is Midweek World of Trains. S-Bahn Frankfurt special. This is our first live stream of the new route. It got released early this morning around 5 a.m. I was up around 7 a.m. and started downloading it. I was quite surprised with the gigabytes, actually. It was under 10 gigabytes, and I was like, ooh, okay. We've had bigger gigabyte routes than that before. And with the amount of what was going on with this, I thought, well, this is going to be at least 15 gigabytes, but no, it wasn't. All right. IC 2025. There we go. We picked the right one, didn't we? Hamburg to Frankfurt. Or Hamburg. This is main station, the modern version, ladies and gentlemen.
RFB, RFB, RFB.
Modern version of mains. Even these towers are different than what the other ones were in the original Left Rhine.
Vorgang eingeleitet.
All right, my friends, here we go.
Federspeicherbremse. Federspeicherbremse.
Huh?
Federspeicherbremse.
Why is it doing that?
Federspeicherbremse. 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 Federspeicherbremse.
Why is it giving me that?
Federspeicherbremse. Federspeicherbremse.
Fina?
Federspeicherbremse.
Why?
Federspeicherbremse.
Okay. I don't know why it's done that straight away. That's weird. The reduced timetable is not as bad as a lot of people are saying it is as well. There is a lot of density around still. Probably have to say the reduced timetable is probably a blessing in disguise. Well, so yeah, this is the thing that I have to say. We have other routes that have got less timetables amongst them, and then everybody's crying about the timetable. But for this particular route, I could probably understand.
Störung. Störung.
We'll try that again, folks. I don't know why I couldn't pull the trigger on that one. Is there a problem with the ICE, with the intercity train? I don't know.
AFB, AFB, AFB.
I think the park and brake might have been think the park and brake. I think that's what it was. So that's what I was hoping for. The console players I was talking about earlier, not long ago actually, that I was saying that hopefully they'll sort out the optimization problems. I'm pretty sure that they are working on the optimization, and there's a lot of stuff that they finally may pull the trigger on.
Federspeicherbremse.
Are you serious? What the fuck is going on with this train? Why is it doing that?
Federspeicherbremse. Federspeicherbremse.
I don't know what's going on with this. This is weird.
AFB. AFB. Federspeicherbremse. Federspeicherbremse.
Why is it doing that?
Federspeicherbremse.
Why is it going like that? What is going on? Can somebody help me, please?
AFB.
Is anybody having problems with the loco?
Störung. Störung.
Release that. It just doesn't want to play. Doesn't want to play ball at all. Okay, I'm going to try one more time, folks. So I do apologise for this at the moment. Seems to be a problem with the DBBR 101. I've never had this problem before.
Störung. Störung. AFB. AFB. AFB.
So I normally have that off. I was thinking, is there a mod that could be causing it? I don't know.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
Okay, we got it up and running this time. Yeah, that was quite weird. Well, third time's a charm. Now, hopefully I won't get what I did earlier today on this particular run and have to slow down because I had a training run with the ICE.
Sifa.
I was gonna be waiting until they fix things, I say. Hopefully, fingers crossed, there'll be a solution. Hopefully before GTA 6. You know, probably the chances of getting GTA 6 are actually in your hands before they actually bring a full timetable for the console players is probably more likely than anything. Knowing Dovetail. Yeah, third time's a charm. Yeah, I got it going there eventually. I wasn't going to give in because there's one train I haven't taken on yet. I'm just quite surprised they didn't actually, this is what shits me about Dovetail, yeah? They'd run us a very expensive expert train, yeah? And they haven't given us any other German routes, to have this particular train be used to its full potential, where it could spread its legs on certain open German railway routes. It's just really peed me off where they haven't really done too much to really give us something to open that train up big time. Absolutely awesome bridge this one, by the way, folks. Got a nice photo of it earlier today. It's a castle. Seriously, take a photo of that. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. I was waiting for the stream tonight to do this. There we go. I'll get on the other side as well. Do one on here. This is the left Rhine, by the way.
Sifa.
Oh, the Rhine River, I should say. The Rhine River, it is a true fact, folks. It runs through 3 countries in Europe. Germany is one of them. And it is one of Europe's longest rivers. Good thing about this one, it has the trains on either end, which is pretty cool. The original 101s didn't have that. Oh, that's actually a all new one, actually. That's a collectible, and that's all new one. Oh, wow. We actually got a new version of it. Oh, that's cool. I was just going to say, I'm not the same old, same old, you know, we've got another first aid kit, but looking at that, that's actually a whole new setup. So yeah, and then now that's got me actually interested.
Sifa. Sifa.
Now I know what to look for. Thanks, Omar, for your insight anyway, and yeah, obviously, you know, it's totally your choice if you want to not avoid this route and maybe wait for something down the track for it, then so be it.
Sifa. Sifa.
Me, I couldn't have cared less if it was just a reduced timetable for the PC as well. Like, it wouldn't have bothered me whatsoever, because I know it probably. I can understand what the console players are saying, because yeah, this particular route, it's like London, you know. It's a density, it's massive, it's a commuter route, you know, it's loaded with so much potential, and it's busy as hell. So you want it to be that. So I really think that Dovetail have done a lot of incorrect decisions for quite a while now. And I think the community is actually starting to finally wake up to their tactics.
Sifa. Sifa.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a red signal down here. I had this earlier today, so it looks like we've got a damn bloody train again in front, like I did earlier today. Yeah, I fucking have. This one shits me. It's another S service. S-Bahn service. It's one of the 430s.
Sifa. Sifa.
Yeah, this particular run that I'm doing right here, I'm so used to this. I've done this multiple times on Train Sim Classic. This is the section where it loops in and then loops back out, and you've got that Mon station with the bus stepper on the bus shelter on the right, on the left-hand side, and yeah, it's very known. I'm just cruising at the moment. I'm just letting that S-Bahn go further so I can sort of get further in front. What I might do is I'll bring that down to 60 kilometers. And then I can leave it on there for a bit, and then we can start pumping a bit more after.
Sifa. Sifa.
It's a car factory in real life, that just there. I think Dovetail did say the name of it on the live stream. I know it's not Mercedes.
Sifa. SIFA.
Here's that station I was talking about. It's got the bus thing over here. There it is. This is exactly the same as Trainsuit Classic. Very, very modern.
SIFA. SIFA.
Russell's Hind. Russell's Hind. So look and see where the train is in front. It's just there at the moment. See, we're not that far behind. This is because this train's an S-Bahn service. It is stopping and starting. We're a region, we're an inner city. You know, so yeah, we're actually battling at S-Bahn at the moment. You think the inner city trains would have the right of way, being a fast service, but yeah, obviously we're on the same line, so it's a bit difficult. Anyway, we are doing the right thing in the moment by just cruising. There's another Airbus over the top there.
SIFA. SIFA.
Yeah, we should have had I should have been more smart about S-Bahn Frankfurt. Actually, I did say to you guys, I was confident that we could be getting it, yeah, before they even announced it. 'Cause when I seen the planes over the sky as well, that sort of hinted there and then that, you know, we're going to get Frankfurt S-Bahn. But I was actually thinking, oh, maybe they might do part 2 of Left Rhine, like just on its own, and not not everything else that's come with it. So I knew about the airport stations.
SIFA. SIFA.
10 kilometers to our next stop. Unfortunately, we're going to be behind the timetable because of S-Bahn. Actually, we should be not too bad now, actually. We should be able to swing it now. God damn it. Caleb must be talking about me.
SIFA. SIFA.
We're going to be going 220 kilometers in a second, folks. This is the fastest section on the route. This train won't get up to that much though. It's only a short section as well, so beware it out. We're approaching the airport station, folks. There it is in the big building in front there. Big airport station. Here we are. Very modern, this. Very, very modern. So originally this wasn't meant to, wasn't going to be put into this route, but because of us, it's here, folks. And I'm glad it is, because I would have been jumping up and down if they didn't put this in. I would have been like, why have they not put this amazing station in here? There we go, see how they pop in? That's what happened earlier today. That really needs to be fixed. That's an absolute fucking joke. That's why I said to you guys, the game is so poorly optimized at the moment. It's just like whoever's working for Dovetail are just thick in the head, you know. Wake up and smell the coffee. We want the game to be fixed. Fine, like for real. Couple of minutes here at the station, folks. Not too much up here, but got regional trains up this way though. Massive dome over the top. God, we're more than halfway through the live stream already. God, it's gone quick, hasn't it? So I'm having so much fun. 8:30 p.m. local time. It is 8 p.m. in South Australia, 6:30 p.m. in Western Australia. It is afternoon in the UK and Europe. Welcome. Morning in the Eastern USA, and still overnight in the West Coast USA. Wherever you are around the world, welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining me. I am the Aussie Don, 2023 Week 16 loading screen contest winner for Train Sim Worlds contest at the Dovetail Forums. Welcome aboard. How are you all doing? This is Midweek World of Trains episode 217 live. This is our Frankfurt S-Bahn special. This is our first live stream of the new route, and one of the most anticipated routes for me, because I've been really looking forward to this.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung. SIFA.
This goes around the loop. There'll be another little tunnel up here. A couple other ones. So another little one just here. When you go in the opposite direction, it goes downhill. And you're going up on this one. It's a little slope. Should be the above ground Frankfurt main station that we're heading to. We'll have the frame rate dip again when we get down there, folks. So do be aware of that. Yeah, there's some of the parts of this route that don't have the trees. Well, we've seen our first service, if you're still on then, Crazy Aussie. Yeah, there was one part there where it was just like plains, you know, there wasn't much else going for it. So it's got a good mixed bag, this route. And so the other S-Bahn, the original S-Bahn that was on Train Sim Classic was also like that, where it was it started off in like rural and regional, and it was like sort of plains and out in like sort of farmlands and that, and then it became more city, and then yeah, it was more urban. So yeah, this one's very similar, very similar. And yeah, there's lots of parts of the original, the Lincoln Run Strucker Train Sim Classic version that's amongst this S-Bahn. So anyway, like I said to you guys, I know a lot of like what I've just gone through now with the airport and everything. It's all in Train Sim Classic from the original, from the left line that goes from Comlands via Mains to Frankfurt. So yeah, it was nothing new for me. I've done all this before. So. But yeah, seeing it in Train Sim World obviously is a complete different ball game, and it's just as nice. So. I don't think it's a fault. I think you're waiting for a train, because I remember Matt the other night on the previous stream was also waiting for a train, and yeah, he was behind the timetable straight away because of that. So you're waiting for a train to come into the station. That's what that is. If it's any more than that, then definitely head to the Dovetail forums and submit a ticket on the thread that's on there regarding the issues for that particular route. There is a thread going on, so if you do come across any issues, folks, please do submit your bug at the Dovetail forums, and so the team can look into it. And obviously the platform that you're playing Train Sim World on, of course. There's Frankfurt, folks. When the frame rate will start playing up now, folks. It'll start dipping. Let's go back a bit more so we get a little bit more frame rate going in. There's that other issue with the shadow flickering. Looks like we have a signal leading in, so we might have to wait for a train to, or two, maybe crisscrossing or something like that.
Hörfreigabe. Hörfreigabe. Hörfreigabe.
I don't know why Sifa was off.
Hörfreigabe. 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 SIFA. 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 SIFA Zwangsbremsung.
Spotted the damn train. Alright, so we are waiting for a train to come out. As you can see, there is a train that is coming out of where we got to go. It looks like it could be a ICE, which it is. And it is a 411. Right. It's the Munich train. So it looks like it could be heading to Munich. See, some trains that do go to Munich also go via Frankfurt. They'll come into Frankfurt station and they'll go back out. That one will definitely be going to Munich. It's got the green striping. Could be going to Dortmund as well. Who knows? Ah, right. Okay, we've got a red signal still, so we'll go down closer to the signal and see what's going on. Might trigger when we go closer to it. Some of them can do that where you're close to it and it's like, yep.
Hörfreigabe. Hörfreigabe. Hörfreigabe.
Doesn't look like this is going to do it though.
Störung.
Okay. I want to know what's... Hopefully this is not a signal problem. No, it's not. See, that's why I said to you, you've got a lot of crisscrossing going on, and it does cause a lot of different trains are going around. So this one here, you know, is going to cross over as well. So this one's going to cross over over us as well. So we've got to wait for that one. I'd probably say that could be the final one. We should be fine after that, unless we have another train coming out. But I think this might be it. We should be right after this. This is a 423. No, it is a PBB ZFA. So it is a 766.2. So we should be right after this. There we go. Amber light, ready to go. All is well. Let's roll. So the timetable that they have given us is a little bit far-fetched, folks. It'd be very, very difficult to be exactly on time because of how much is actually going on. It's just so hardcore. It's going to be impossible to be on time. It's better than what yesterday was on the and this morning on our Sydney rail network. Don't worry about that. It's definitely better than that. I am professional, not a freaking amateur like the dickheads that are running our Sydney trains. I told them to hand the keys in to me, actually. I said, give me the keys, let me show you the Don. The Don will show you what to do. Make sure all the signals are correct, fixing up all correct, and all the overhead wiring is all being checked and fixed. And, they're supposed to have maintenance in this all the time. They're trying to get tangled up.
Huurvrijgave. Huurvrijgave. Huurvrijgave.
This is the same station I came in on the uploaded video earlier today with the ICE, which will premiere on the channel overnight our time here in Australia, folks. 3:30 a.m. Sydney, Australia time zone. So it's more targeted to the international viewers. There will be an ICE trip here on the S-Bahn Frankfurt from Mainz. So we've done the 101 from Mainz here on the live stream. Don't go anywhere, we've got plenty more still to come, folks. Another S-Bahn service is coming up next. We're going to be taking the 423 for a spin, which has a sound mod. It's updated too. We've got to update over the last 24 hours for the 423. Right. So 4:30 over there, and oh, the iron fired again. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was absolutely fantastic. The 2025 service of Hamburg. A tuner to Frankfurt. Right. Let's head back to the main menu. This is Midweek World of Trains, episode 217, S-Bahn Frankfurt special. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is the Aussie Don. Welcome aboard to the stream. And we hope you're enjoying it so far. There'll be a full replay provided also of today's live stream. If you're watching the replay, hello to you. All comments will be held with review in the replay of the live stream. I'll only answer those that are appropriate enough. Any rudeness or cyberbullying or non-related train sim world answers will not be, well, obviously if it's a rail thing, then by all means, leave a message, comment as well. So, but there'll be held a review. Our moderating team that will look over it, and we have moderators on the stream tonight, but our moderators like to hide themselves. They don't get on the chat, but they do look over the chat. That's just because of my request. That's what I've asked them to do. So, yep, they listen to their boss. All right. Yeah, welcome to you guys tonight, by the way, as well. Here we go now with the S-Bahn Frankfurt again. Of course, this is what it's all about tonight. Don't forget the introduction tutorial for the route introduction tutorial is now showing on our Train Sim World introduction tutorials playlist. And that was premiered earlier today. It's showing at 4K ultra wide now. And the also 4K ultra wide is the introduction tutorial at the training center for the DBBR 430, the new German loco for Train Sim World as part of the S-Bahn Frankfurt. All right. Let's now do the 423. And looks like we have a 11-minute service from Frankfurt, 8:05. We hope you do enjoy. We'll do this in a little bit of rain. All right. Bit of rain this time. Holy Trucker, are you still on the stream? How did you go with the red signal if you're still there, buddy? Hopefully you solved it. I don't know what route, but the announcement sounds like he's on... yeah, so that's evolved with this route too, Chris. We're in the underground station again, folks. Oh, this is completely new. Look at that. That's all new. That's one of the posters, collectibles, folks. Here we go. Enjoy the ride. By the way, this is an all-new version on the 423. This is completely different. See, it's telling you no train surfing. Yeah, this is completely different than the other 423s we've had, folks. This is an all new upgraded design. Yes, he's ironing out his fight and ready to show it off on the evening at the club. Get a hold of this one, ladies. Damn, that's a steamy fight. Mr. comes in, he's like, no, ladies, no, you haven't seen a fight until you've seen my wife. Like a bug already. Raymond's going through that roof there. And the average player wouldn't recognise that, but us hardcores, yeah, no, we know everything. Oh, this 423 has the striping as well. Imagine if you're on a date, you know, and you're just like, all of a sudden you're like, the lady's like, why are you so late? And you turn around and say to her, well, I'm late because I was ironing out my phone. Then the next time you go on a date, you turn around and say to her, why were you so late? And she said, I was trying to feed the goddamn Loch Ness monster. He came to my door and said, I need a little bit, I need a bit 350. I need a 350, you know? No. I'll stop that joke up. I know you haven't done it for a long time. Roof cam. see a collectible there, but I thought I'll grab it next time. Seems to be an issue with the wipers not wiping the rain off the windscreen. This is not a new issue. This has been an issue that's happened in the past. Yeah, roof cam it is, Chris. So here it is here for you, fella. I feel like Seamus now when I said that. So, mate, I'll say mate because you're an Aussie, so we'll say mate. I was going to ask you the question, Chris, actually. What do you think about our State of Origin team for this year? I'm glad that Tino's back. It's good to see Tino back. And good to see Cameron's Munster's back in the team, obviously. But I like the fact that they've gone with the Roosters player. Even though he's had about 10 games. Man, he's a beast. Absolute beast. I'm glad they actually picked him because I was like, I wonder if they picked that dude from the Roosters. I hope Jonathan Thurston gets in there and tells the players public enemy number one, Spencer, must be targeted. Eliminate. I can't stand that Spencer, he's a scumbag. Like, as a Broncos supporter, you know, what he did with him was a man and stuff, you know. But I just think he's a piece of, you know what, but that's just my opinion, you know. You got to have your grubs and you got to have your tough players in rugby league. That's just all part of it, you know. You got to have players like that. So. That's what it is. If I didn't do that, it would have been a fail. It might still be a fail. Oh! How close can you get? That's gotta be a record! Holy shit! Oh, you're kidding me! Oh my god, I can't believe I actually just pulled that off. Oh. You're joking. If that was any further, it would have been game over. I wouldn't have cared anyway because we were there, but there, that's as close as you can possibly get. I reckon I've just broken my record. All right. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Now you're not going to see that by anybody else on the S-Bahn Frankfurt. I'm telling you right now, that was a Australia worldwide entertainment exclusive. Train Sim World OG bringing justice down right there. Yeet. All right. Let's go and have a look at the station. Route map 4. Aha, here's one of these things. First aid points. See, yeah, this one's a completely different one. And this one's got love heart and it's got some sort of thing inside of it. It also says, hello world. 5171. That's cool. Look at the weirdness of this colouring on the... Look at this. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, somebody just committed bicycle just there. That can't go down that way. This is... Okay. Onto the road. Can I cross the road? No. Car play freeway? That's unfair. Bus stop up there. This is actually quite cool. Got the car park there. Very 90s. You take your bicycle down here, skateboard, you go sliding down, smack the wall. Yeah, it was pretty damn close, I tell you that much. I couldn't have asked for anything crazier than that here tonight. It just sums up what has been an absolute damn doozy of a live stream. Whatever views we've had, it's just been absolute pleasure. If you're watching the replay, then yeah, damn, comment on the replay and yeah, I'm not going to big head myself about it. You know, it is what it is. So that was just very lucky escape. Very lucky escape. Could have done a mat then and just went flying over and it's anyway. Has Matt even blown a signal? I know he's gone over stations, but I don't think he's blown any signals. Yeah, play chicken on the road. Yeah, there used to be a game years and years ago when I was a kid. It was on the Atari called Freeway. It's like Frogger. And yeah, that's what I was just trying to do there. I was like, oh, can we play Freeway? All right, let's go to the main menu. We'll do some more gameplay here in a second. I just got to go and use the restroom. I haven't had a break yet. So a little stretch, and then I'll be back in around a couple of minutes' time. Stay tuned. It'll probably be less than 2 minutes. So probably 90 seconds. I'll be back in around 90 seconds for more of Midweek World of Trains, episode 217, Frankfurt S-Bahn special. wouldn't told you it wouldn't be it was even less than 90 seconds. There is scenarios on this one. Here comes a train. He can't. Here that train are coming. Sorry. S-Bahn breakdown. There's triple header. There's a few different scenarios there. But we're not going to be doing any of those tonight. We are going to now be doing a DBBR 401 service, or ICE. Yes. Okay, there's not too that many. Not too many now. All right. Let's go that way. Here we go. From Frankfurt to the airport. This will be lots of fun. It's a short one, but that's the station right there that we're heading to. And we're coming in where the green ICE, and we're coming in via that way. I was coming from Mainz earlier with that ICET. The uploaded video premieres later tonight. All right, ICE 575, Hamburg Untuda to it's actually going to Stuttgart. This one actually, this is actually what I know that the train the German crew that was at the preview. And they've been talking about it the last couple German streams actually now about Stuttgart. And I really think that Stuttgart is actually getting worked on behind the scenes. But where's it going to, we don't know. So I really think that Stuttgart is going to be the German DLC for Train Sim World 6, for the launch of Train Sim World 6. And I've got my theories about the UK one as well. The USA one, I have no clue on. I think it might be the return of freight, though. It might be the return of freight. So, yeah. Anyway, ICE 575, Hamburg and Tudor, to Stuttgart, and here we go. ICE 1, actually.
Flugbeeinflussung. Flugbeeinflussung.
It's got a soundboard.
ASB. ASB.
RF by A. Aussie. Anybody in there? Oh, that's a wheelchair one, sorry. Yeah, occupied. There's the board there. That's what I was looking for before. Okay. It's the restaurant. Hey, we're getting an actual proper cafeteria on the 86, which is going to be really cool. We're getting a brand new cafeteria car for the 86, which those days was the, what these days is the Padalino. We've got sound mods for this, folks. London commuter with the Brighton main line or the Brighton main line. That's it'll also be nice on the East Coast way as well. East Coast East Coast main line. East Coast main line. It'll be quite nice on there. The reason why I bring that down is because of the slope. Yeah, this just made this DLC so much better, you know, having these high-speed ICE services, you know, the 101 services, you know, all the regional stuff, the inner city. So, yeah, it's really spruced it up massively for us hardcore Train Sim World PC players. Do note, the console players, Train Sim World originally was a PC-only game. And in my eyes, I told you guys in the early days, it should have always remained a PC-only game. I can imagine where the game would be at now if there was only still on PC. I figured it'd be probably in a better place. The way that's shaped, it sort of reminds me of the Opera House. Especially when you're down low there, you can see it going upwards. It looks like a little bit like a dark version of the City Opera House. forget I am playing on DX12 with the jet wash lighting and graphics mod, and also the God mode. I did try this loosing scaling thing overnight, but unfortunately it didn't work for me, so I got a refund on it. It actually made it worse. Slope I was telling you about, the tunnel's on the opposite side, and this is the slope that goes around the other way. Bloody spotted it. Stuck here. Hang on. No, we're going. It's all good. It's because I'm on a slope a little bit. Ah! We're approaching the airport station. Them putting Stuttgart up as well is also another clue. I really think Stuttgart's coming, and in the way they've been talking about it lately, yeah, it's just massive, massive Easter eggs. All right, not so bad that time. That was further away, but there is the where we're supposed to stop, so we're pretty much on cue. And as always, if the capacity is not coming off the ICU, it's another issue they need to majorly fix up. Right. Well, there we go with our trip on with the ICE 401. Very nicely done. Let's return back to the timetable. You're on Midweek World of Trains, episode 217, S-Bahn Frankfurt special. Welcome aboard. How are we all doing? My name is the Aussie Don, and thanks for joining us here on the stream tonight. And it is now time for a number 430 service. All right. Let's say, you know what we should do before we do this is we'll go and have a look at the Creators Club. See what's going around. We'll have a look and see what is happening. We have a whole bunch of new UK stuff. There's a nice flex one there, actually. Look at that one. That's actually quite nice. Oh, there is a green version of the 430, which we've had before in the past. It's quite nice. What's this? The wrong direction. Thomas. What's the scenario? Must be. It's quite funny. Yeah, that one's... Quite surprised there's no other German stuff, isn't it? We've got a new one of the OBBs. Is it Intercity? FSE402B. Okay. Someone's tried to do a flex train again. There's the left Rhine. Alright. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody does a scenario where it's part 1 on the left Rhine and then part 2 is from Mainz to Frankfurt. I would not be surprised whatsoever. Right. Okay, so not too much going on the Creators Club, but I'll go and check that out later on. I normally go to the actual official website and do everything off there. All right, right, let's do 4:30. And we're going to do our first night service, actually. This is going to be quite an interesting one. There was something I have to do for the night, though. I did see Elliot night. Let me just have a look. It's in my categories here. Under lighting at the bottom of the LEA value, close to 200 is appropriate for the... Okay. Select environment settings. Okay. So we'll do that. Okay. Scroll your mouse down to the top of the screen, open God mode menu. Select environment settings. Okay. Under lighting, go to LEA1 and value to the value to okay. Okay, it's not so bad.
Bitte achten Sie auf den Abstand zwischen Zug- und Bahnsteigkante.
I think you guys might have discovered that, you know, I would have ended up probably doing a night service here tonight on the stream because I do love my night services. Oh, there's the stadium. I was wondering where the hell the bloody stadium was. There it is. Wow, it's lighting up too, which is really cool. We are ahead of schedule. I just noticed we got the 8 car this time around too. Earlier tonight, folks, we had our latest American Truck Simulator uploaded video that premiered, and do note that is now showing also at 4K 60 frames per second. We had the two Train Sim World S-Bahn Frankfurt introduction tutorials with the S-Bahn Frankfurt route introduction tutorial, and we have the DBBR 430, the loco I'm driving right now, the introduction for that, and both of those videos are on our Train Sim World past. Tonight's live stream will be on the past live streams playlist, but the Train Sim World Introduction Tutorials playlist, where you'll see tutorials from Train Sim World 1 all the way to the current Train Sim World 5 and beyond Train Sim Worlds. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow night at the moment or not. It's a 50-50 call at the moment. Might be doing a special Thursday night Train Sim World S-Bahn Frankfurt live stream tomorrow night. See how we go. Don't forget, tomorrow also I will be releasing at modhub.us the Godfather's Freightliner Odyssey skins pack. It will be only for the Freightliner Odyssey, not any modded version of it. It's the Steam version. I did try a certain Freightliner Odyssey mod yesterday, actually. Unfortunately, it's not the fella's fault or anything. It's just it was not working for 154. It was actually for 153. So for me, yeah, it was nice and all, but unfortunately I had to dump the files and stuff. So bit of a shame, but it is what it is. But I thank the fella for it anyway. But yeah, it was sort of starting to get on my nerves, so I just removed him. Nothing personal, it was just, you know. Anyway, I don't have those files now anyway, I've gotten rid of them. And yeah, I'm not going back to doing any. I'll just go stick to what I know. That's it. We are at platform 2. This is actually the first time we're actually coming into one of these far platforms. Actually, we've been going on the other side. So this is one good thing about the S-Bahn Frankfurt. It's actually using a fair bit of the platforms, which is very cool. That's really cool. Remember when I had this all lit up with Christmas stuff with the Christmas mod at Christmas time? That was really cool. Sweet as. Very good. Well, there we go with another gold medal. Very nicely done indeed. All right, let's return back to the timetable. Getting close towards the end now, folks, of our blockbuster 3-hour special. I think we got time for a 425. Let's have a look at the 425. We haven't taken the 425 on this route. So we got 24-minute services. Right. So we could be doing a early morning service. I think we'll do. That's the Comlens. It's a 37-minute one. That's a pretty big one, actually, with that one. That's pretty good. Let's do this one, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll have a bit of light cloud. Enjoy the ride, ladies and gentlemen. This is our final trip for this week's midweek World of Trains. And episode 218 will be on in 2 weeks' time. So we won't be live next Wednesday. It'll be because of the Rugby League State of Origin series. We won't be on next Wednesday. So we'll be returning in 2 weeks for episode 218 due to the Rugby League State of Origin Game 1. Go to Mighty Maroons. RB10, here we go. We will be live with Train Sim World next week anyway. All aboard live. Choo Choo Tuesdays on Tuesday. So we've got 2 live streams next week. So subject to change, of course. If there's other things that pop up, then I can't make it on Tuesday. But definitely we're on Monday at this point in time. That's good news. 45 for the first time on this route. They didn't upgrade the 425. Let's have a look at the PSI. Yep, that's dandy. Got the dark version, which I actually do prefer. There we go. Our first stop is in 7 kilometers. If I didn't have other work I had to do behind the scenes tonight, I would definitely continue the live stream, but I have to finalise the preparations for the Freightliner Aussie skin pack organal release at modhub.us. I've got to get the cover photo and all of that organised, and I need to do some more American Truck Simulator recordings as well for the weekends, Friday, Saturday traditional trips. So don't forget, there will be another American Truck Simulator uploaded video tomorrow as well, folks. I think I actually have it currently set for 8 p.m. So if I do end up doing the live stream, I will change that and it will premiere earlier. So just be aware of that. It could premiere a little bit earlier in the day. But I might just leave it at 8 p.m. Even if I'm live, I'll just keep that. So you might have the option, you know, if you want to watch that, you can watch that. If you know, and then come and watch the rest of the live stream or vice versa. But it will be updated to 4K ultra wide after the premiere, so it'll be in a higher resolution after premiere. So it's up to you guys. You know, you could have that option tomorrow, but if we do go live. But yeah, the chances of going live, it depends, like how I'm going with work. If work's going well, then unfortunately I haven't been able to get out to truck spot this week because I just, the weather's just been terrible. It's been cold and wet, miserable, and it's just yeah. There's only a couple spots I could get to in this type of weather. Approaching the mains Castell, is it? Castell? Love the trees on the sides here. This is what we were talking about earlier on the stream. One of the, I think it was it Chris, or was it Chris who was talking about the trees before? Yeah, they're lovely trees, aren't they? Very lovely. So it's tall tree, spiky type ones. I had one like that in my the last couple of houses I actually lived at. We had trees that were tall like that, and I always hated the fact that I had trees like that, like right near on my house, because More so they're lightning rods, but also they're, yeah, I just don't like tall trees near houses and that. I don't know, I've just got a thing about like big trees and they come down and stuff. Cause damage and, you know, you're risking your life, you know, a tree go through, you know, it's not a pleasant sight. A lot of scenarios go through your head, don't they? Which is understandable when you know, especially when it comes to family, you know, you're worried about family members and friends and stuff. All right, who done that? Smile. Okay. We'll see if this comes back up after the train goes through. There we go. Nice. Well, we're going to be going over 3 hours, so that's not too bad. I pulled the trigger a few minutes earlier than the normal time anyway, and I did say to you guys that last night on the stream, I said wouldn't be surprised if we were like 5-10 minutes early. And yeah, around 5 minutes early. Just getting the viewer base organised, that's how we do it. Yeah, this regional part sort of reminds me of the rapid transit, more so, especially when you're down on that strip, you know, it's like around Bitterfield and stuff. There's a rail fan. This is taking a selfie. plane, a plane! That's how cool, you know, we can zoom right up on the plane like that. It's so cool. That was the 1000 series of the Airbus. This is the part we're going through before, and I was on the phone to my daughter. I apologise for that earlier, folks, but yeah, my daughter. I was surprised she rang me. I was like, okay. She wanted to play the game actually on the phone because we spent a fair bit of time last night playing a game on the iPhone. It was on the FaceTime, the song pop, and we haven't played any games on the phone with her like that for quite a while. So yeah, she wanted to do that again tonight. I felt so bad, you know, because I'm doing my job. So like I said to her, I said, Daddy's got to go. I've got to do my work. So I always feel so bad when I have to do that. $10 p.m. in the east coast of Australia, folks. It's the afternoon in the UK and Europe. G'day to you all. Good morning, USA, wherever you are around the world. Welcome aboard. 8 p.m. in the west coast of the US, here in Sydney. Sorry, it is 10 p.m., but it's in the west coast of in Perth. It is 8 p.m. G'day to you, mighty Perth Scorchers. My Big Bash team. Ugh. Are we only going to host chests on this one? Yeah. This is more your straightforward run, this one. I'm surprised the ICE doesn't actually come through here. You know, it's it'd be nice to have the ICE through here. It would just open it up, you know, 250 kilometers per hour. Mate. Got a red signal down here. Find out why. Okay, we have got a train in front. Oop, fuck. I just spotted it. Almost did. bridge was very cool. Was bridge is very similar to that here in Australia. Stop yawning now because it's starting to get to that time of the night where, you know, you're starting to get tired. You've been up for quite a while, especially me. I've been up since 7 a.m. and here it is 10 p.m. at night. And, you know, I went to bed at 2 a.m. the night before, so I haven't had much sleep. And I'm used to it, though. I'm used to it. I get more sleep when I'm at my mate's house, though. He's just down there and we are just there, so we're not too far behind still. We should be right for the moment. Well, I was going to say that, but then I just seen another red signal up on there. Yes. Stay around 86, it should be fine. The only station I haven't been on the stream tonight is the regional airport underground station, but there is an uploaded video coming up on the channel that does show it. So it is going to be up on our uploaded video that will premiere with the 4:30, the DBBR 4:30 tomorrow on the channel. So I still need to post that video. It'll be posting up overnight with once my other American Truck Simulator content that I'll be doing. After I get off the stream, I'll be heading on to ATS and doing some gameplay. And then I'll go and sort out this, finalise this Freightliner Odyssey mod pack. I think there's 33 skins for the release. So, it's just a launch version, and then we're going to add new skins and do a 1.1 version. We'll release that sometime late in June. Approaching our final destination. We have come back to Ho. Ho, Frankfurt Ho. Another lovely photo, actually. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic trip there to finish off our midweek World of Trains gameplay for this edition of the Wednesday tradition. And sometimes we've had it on Thursdays, but only a couple here and there. Nothing major. Anyway, that's all we've got time for our blockbuster S-Bahn Frankfurt launch live stream of Midweek World of Trains episode 217 here today. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you the S-Bahn Frankfurt, the full timetable here tonight. We've done multiple services and we've covered many of the trains that are involved in the full timetable here tonight. And I hope you have enjoyed. There'll be a full replay provided for you guys. If you watched the replay, thank you very much as well. It'll be at 1440p, 60 frames per second. The ad breaks will be fixed up as soon as I get the chance to do that. It will process within the 24-hour period from YouTube's side. There's nothing I can do until they fully process the video. And when they do, also, I'll add the links for the 3 previous episodes of Midweek World of Trains at the end of the live stream replay. And then the bottom right-hand corner is one of 3 Train Sim World playlists. We have a playlist for the uploaded videos of gameplay. And we have a playlist for the introduction tutorials. And we have a playlist for the replays of our live streaming action of Train Sim World. From Train Sim World 1 all the way to Train Sim World 5 and beyond. Thank you very much for watching. I am the Aussie Don 2023 Train Sim World Loading Screen Shot Contest winner. Week 16, Deutsche Bahn week. And Train Simulator Classic 2023 2-time contest winner. Week 6, Landmarks week. Week 26, Sunrise week. We'll see you on the rails next time for more Train Sim World at the home of Train Sim World since 2019. Australia, worldwide, entertainment. Your entertainment destination down under. Hooroo.